Hello students, welcome to this new session of Art and Design. In this lesson, we are going to explore drawing full figures in action. We are going to see all together the canons that are used into making proportionate human figures. So come on, let's discover how we can use the different measurements in drawing proportionate male and female figures. So students, in this lesson, we are going to learn about full figure proportions. To understand that, first we have to know what is a canon. Canon of body proportions. A canon is a system of mathematical ratios based on measurements of parts of the human body designed to create ideal proportions for the human. In the Greek classical canon, the head height was used as the unit of measurement for different parts of the human figure. Every canon aimed at searching for a certain ideal of beauty. The Greek canon, created by Portraitures, defined the male proportion with 7 heads. Lysippus used 7.5 heads. In the Renaissance period, the ideal body proportion is 8 heads. You can see in this example Portraitures in the first image, Lysippus in the second one, and the Renaissance period in the third one. The famous Vitruvian Man of Leonardo da Vinci illustrates the text of the Roman architect Vitruvius about the mathematical proportion of each part of the body. This is a very interesting guide that showed how a human body can be proportional and symmetrical. The proportions depend on the figure you are drawing. It can be long, it can be short, depending on their personal traits. Now, let us see the starting and ending points in a male body. Starting from the head to the chin is 1 head count. The second head count starts from the chin and ends at the nipples. The third head count starts at the nipples and ends at the navel. The fourth head count starts from the navel and ends at the groin area. The fifth head count starts at the groin area and ends at the midpoint of the thighs. The sixth head count starts at the midpoint of the thighs and ends at the bottom of the knees. The seventh head count starts at the bottom of the knees and ends at the midpoint of the calves. And finally, the eighth head count starts at the midpoint of the calves and ends at the bottoms of the feet. The same measurement applies for a female figure. The only difference is that the midpoint of the calves and the bottom of the feet are shorter than the male figures. Let us see. So students, you can see the difference in the female figure, which is 7.5 head counts. Now follow carefully the demonstration. You will better understand male figure drawing. I do a recapitulation of the different positioning of the lines. You can see in this image the different lines that are going to guide you place the different body parts. Okay students, let's see in this image how we are going to draw the different parts. As I mentioned to you earlier, the male figure has 8 head counts. So you measure 8 head counts. You can draw the oval shapes to better understand the positioning. We draw the different guidelines. And now let's draw the outline of the figure. We add the different details. You can see the body is taking its form. We add the different details and structures, and you will see your figure will be complete. So students, in this visual, you can see the male figure, the first design, the second one, and then the third one with the outer lines. If you are going to respect the different body proportions, you will see you will be able to draw the figure proportionately. Here are some examples of a male figure in action. Remember, the same measurements are applied. The same rules are applied. So students, now let us see how we are going to draw a female figure. Let's put the different head counts in this figure. So the oval shape for the head and the different lines. As I mentioned to you earlier, that the female has 7.5 head counts. So you can see here the 7.5 head counts, and then we can draw the outline of the female figure, and finally we will get our female portraiture in proportion. So students, today you learn about drawing a male figure and a female figure. You can practice, you can start drawing by using these different guidelines, and I'm sure that you'll be able to draw figures in proportion. Dear students, I hope you have enjoyed this lesson. You have learned about the proportions, the measurements that are used in making a male figure and a female figure in action. In other lessons, we are going to explore further movements, further actions, and we are also going to paint human figures. So till then, it's goodbye from me.